Hi. So it's been 2 weeks since my last update, which makes it 44 days since my infusion of Rituxan. And I want to do an update, doing what I love to do out here with the bonfire. And Dustin is my cameraman once again. If you're lucky, you might see some of them fancy moves. I don't know if he's gonna do them tonight, but he did enter a battle a couple weeks back and he won. He won the whole thing. So maybe I can put some of that footage. You guys want to see some of that footage? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, we'll put some of that footage on here. But the last update, I was talking about my eye problem. I needed to go see an eye specialist. I saw an ophthalmologist and he checked it out. They did some tests. It was a really weird, I don't know, I was looking at this like light thing and these white dots were appearing in my peripheral vision. And every time I saw a light appear, I had to press the button. And so I was pressing this button. We did left eye, then we did right eye, and then they did this other eye test, and I looked at these letters, and then some of the letters got blurry, and then I looked through these, like, it had holes in it, so it blocked some of the light, and it made it crystal clear. I don't know how that thing worked, but I could see the small letters without my glasses, because I forgot my glasses. And then I saw the doctor, and he called it left sixth, what is it called? Left sixth eye cranial palsy. It's left sixth eye cranial palsy, I think is what he called it, cranial palsy. And if that's anything like, I know what Bell's palsy is, but this, I think because he did a test, the other test he did with the peripheral, he said it came out 100%. The optic nerve was good. It's just when he did the test and he moved to the left and to the right, like I explained on the other video, my eye, it's weaker. The left side, my whole left side of my body's weaker, but the eye, it wouldn't go. It would slow down, and when this eye would go, it'd get to the point where it would just get blurry. And he agreed that the CIDP, with time as it got stronger, that it should improve. And if it didn't improve, to come back to give him a call. But he thought that it was going to improve on its own with my condition, and I totally agree. So, fire's going out. Can you still see me? Do we need to throw some wood on there? Okay, I just want to make sure. I want that fire to go out. Since somebody didn't put enough firewood on there, Dustin. So, all right. So that's with the eye. So the eye's fine. I got that checked out like I was supposed to. Let's see, 2 weeks. I see Ashley every other week, and she was actually watching my update when I came in. It was pretty neat, and she addressed the what I said I would like to see her every week. And after our visit, she explained that she didn't think that I really needed it to go every other week because I'm doing what I'm supposed to. And the test, she did my strength test, and when I first got there, I think my left hand was at 16. That's my pug, Mr. Muggles, barking at absolutely nothing. All right, Mr. Muggles, there's nothing there. Anyways, so with Ashley, my left hand was, I think, 16, and my right hand was 18, I believe. I think that was the number. So it was weird because after my workout, this was still the same at 16, but my right hand went up to 20 pounds, which was surprising. Let me tell you about the workout. So she's trying to keep up with Larry and John, and just, you know, make me work out because I'm seeing her every couple of weeks. I mean, she works me out hard anyways. But we did a totally different workout. First, we did some tummy time. I laid on my back. Then I rolled onto my stomach on my own. And then she got me into like a push-up position, and I did full extension on my push-up on my elbows, but it was more like an arch type push-up. And then I held it. I'm not sure if I held it for 30 seconds or whatever. Then I lowered by 2 inches, and then held it, and then I lowered by 1 more inch, and boy, was I shaking, and I was sweating, my face was turning red, and then I laid down, I rested for only 1 minute, and then we did it again. We did it 5 times. I was just drenched in sweat, and I was shaking. Then we did the body blade, which looks like this large, like, bow and arrow thing, has a handle, and you get this vibrational type workout out of it. And it gives, the harder you shake it, the more resistance you get, and it gives you like feedback to the muscles. So it's really good, I guess, for the nerves. I actually ordered one online. Those suckers are like $90 to over $100 for one of those. I found one brand new with the DVD instructions for $66. I stole it. I took it on eBay, and I should be getting it in the next week. But in the meantime, I spent $3 on this bad boy right here. It's not the same thing, but it gives you a pretty good workout. I'm sure you're familiar with these. These were real popular. But look at that. Look at that feedback right there. Get that workout in. So I figured for $3, you can't go wrong, right? Working the muscles, get the nerves shaking, get that sucker going. Get the picture. You know what these are, right? Real popular. They're not so popular now. Wonder why. Anyways, get some use out of that. Here you go. Get some 2.5 pounds. So, a little toy, just until I get the body blade. But the body blade, I think, is going to help because I can do the exact workout that I did with Ashley, and I can do it at home, and you know, just build up my strength. I don't think I'm gonna do it right now, but I can actually push myself up on the wheelchair right here and get a full extension off these rails now. I couldn't do that before. My chest is activated, the muscles I told you last couple weeks ago, the biceps and triceps. Now I'm getting, my arms are loosening up. This is new. These 3 fingers right here, I want to use the term feel almost normal, because they one day I just woke up and they were loose, like super loose, and they feel great. I still get that tension once in a while, but it's like I can feel just everything loosening up, and especially the hands. The hands are coming back. I can, all these muscles here I can see movement and twitching and whatnot, where before I had a little bit, and now I'm getting a little bit more and more and more. So I'm pretty excited about that. My diaphragm is still tight. I feel like sometimes someone's still gut wrenching me. If Dustin isn't tickling me to death on my lats and giving me bruised ribs from tickling me when I told him to stop, right? The diaphragm gets tight, and that affects my my singing voice. You know, I do the karaoke every day. Some days I can hit those high notes. It seems like I'm getting better days with the singing, but sometimes I still lose my breath. The legs, the feeling, got the well, before I talk about what I'm feeling with my legs, let's talk about the past 2 sessions with John and Coach Larry Gordon. So I think the last time I had was like 14 something on the last video. So the week after that, we pushed and we got up to 16 minutes and 50 seconds. That's with side shifting, more side shifting, and then holding the static position. Then in the same session, for Larry's birthday, he wanted to push me hard for his birthday. I don't understand that. I guess it's my birthday present to him. But he just said, time doesn't matter, keep going. And he kept pushing me, and we got to 23 minutes and 35 seconds, I believe. I'll post those pictures because I have those pictures. The following week, which was just this past Thursday, Larry, man, he pushed me pretty hard. So we did more side shifting, but we did it very slowly, and we didn't do any static. So we did less time, like 10 minutes worth or 10 something, and it just felt like it was a lot harder because we went super slow, and we did the shifting the whole time. And then we tried something different. We did a staggered stance where my left leg was forward more, almost like a lunge or a bow stance, and I would bend down and bend up, bend down and bend up. We did 10 minutes, and that was hard. I mean, at times I thought I was gonna pass out. My face was turning red. I was sweating. I was shaking like crazy. When we switched to the other side, he gave me 2 minutes to rest. We switched to the other side. One thing I noticed that I've never felt during any kind of workout session is my joints were hurting. My ankles, my knees, my wrists. I started feeling pain, and I've never felt that before, that kind of pain. And I did, I don't know, 2.5 minutes on the right side because my left ankle was hurting, and I don't know, I just couldn't get set up right. So I sat down, reset, got back up, and I think we did 4 minutes. But when I did that second round, I don't know if it's hyperventilating, I couldn't breathe. And my breath was real shallow. I was turning red, and I was shaking. I couldn't get myself quite right. And then, I mean, I even key-eyed. I was like, yeah, I pushed myself up, and I'm straightening up, and Larry's like, yeah, that's it, hold yourself up. And all of a sudden my elbow's giving out, my wrist's giving out, and I'm twisting, and he's like, straighten up, and he's coaching me, and John's coaching me. I couldn't do it. And I was really disappointed in myself. And I think Larry knew. He pushed me to the, honestly, I hate to use that point of failure, but he pushed me as far as I could go, and then sat down, and then we ran out of time. But every joint, I mean, I'll say every joint, ankles, knees, wrists, elbows, shoulders, all the joints are sore. The muscles are sore too. So it was a good workout, and I expect to be stronger by next week. So yeah, so that's caught up with OT with Ashley and PT with John. Let me talk about my meds. On Monday, I go down 10 milligrams from 40 to 30 on my prednisone. And well, you guys know I don't like that prednisone because it gives me that moon face, and I'm retaining water, and gives me all the other side effects. But I notice I'm not as spaced out. I still get confused, but I'm looking forward to just dropping in that. I also dropped on my gabapentin. The doctor said I could lower that dose, and my baclofen. So I'm just trying to, in general, just lower those medications. The medications that I don't think I need, but the Rituxan I think is helping. My ankles just feel, I don't know, it's just every week it's just more intense. That's all I can say. It's just the same kind of sensations, just more intense. And just keep working, just gonna keep pushing. So Dustin, is there anything else that I forgot? Because you're my cameraman, and you might remember something that I forgot.
Body blade?
Yeah, I talked about the body blade and
John?
The shake weight, the infamous shake weight, and we talked about John and how Larry Gordon tried to kill me for his birthday.
That's everything.
So I think we got everything. So I'll include on this video those pictures. I don't have a lot. I got Dustin's battle footage. I know you guys like watching that breakdancing, so I'll put that on there for a treat. I know Ashley was saying that her husband likes to watch the breakdancing, so we'll do that for you, Ashley's husband. I don't know your name, but we'll put some more breakdancing on there. Tomorrow, I'm hoping, I want to enter a battle with Dustin. There's a 2-on-2, it's an all style, so anything goes. I'm gonna do some pop lock in my wheelchair, and I don't know, I just feel energized and hungry to go to this battle and just try to serve some people up and just represent Spectre Crew and just have some fun. So if there's anything if I forget something, obviously I'm gonna put it back on this video. So I'll get the pictures up, get some battle footage. Oh, I got me doing some staff work, martial arts. It's the first time since I got in this condition that I swung my staff. Maybe, I'll put a clip before how I was doing my staff when I got CIDP and I had the numb right foot. I'll put that on there, and then I'll show you me doing the staff today. And it's night and day, but obviously, but it was a big deal when I started spinning it, because like I said, I haven't touched that weapon since I competed, really. So that's all I got for you. You guys have a nice Friday night. I'm going to enjoy this bonfire with my family and friends. That's all I got. Peace out.
Ring 6, I need your envelope to make your announcement on over the PA. Ring 6, I need your envelope. Attention on to ring 6, P3. In second place, Nathaniel.
Here we go.
No, our grill, like, because it's, yeah. You know how, you've seen us like that. Ray almost got burnt. Ray almost got burnt.
I should have closed the cover.
Let's try
Or,
figure 8. Oh, that's going to be hard.
I already knew.
That's the hard part. Rolling it under. Hooks! Hooked! Sa! Sa!